In the cold silence of an abandoned human colony, a small research team walks through the ruins. Their flashlights cut through the dust and darkness. Dr. Kale, the leader, feels something strange in the air, a hum. Faint but alive, beneath a broken metal floor. They find it, a glowing object covered in layers of ash and steel. It is not alien, it is human. The shape is smooth, ancient, and marked with symbols no one understands. When Dr. Kale touches it, the relic responds. A low vibration fills the ground. Machines around them start to flicker with energy that hasn't existed for centuries. Suddenly, a beam of blue light shoots up into the sky. The signal travels faster than light, across the galaxy, across forgotten systems. On Earth, every satellite detects the same pulse. The military panics. Power grids fail for seconds as a strange code appears on every monitor. Stormbringer protocol. Reactivation detected. In the dark corners of space, something old begins to move. Massive metal shapes hidden inside. Asteroids start to glow. Engines that have been silent for thousands of years roar to life again. It's as if the stars themselves are waking. Up, Dr. Kell watches the relic float from his hands. Glowing brighter, he whispers, almost afraid, whatever this is. It's not just a machine, and far away, deep in the void, a massive shadow opens its eyes. The Stormbringer Armada has begun to awaken. The signal from the relic spreads like fire through the galaxy. Every deep space scanner lights up, but one place shines brighter than the rest. A dead sector known as Zone 17, silent for over 1,000 years. In Earth's command center, alarms echo across metal halls. General Reeves stares at the data screens, his voice cold. That signal isn't alien. It's ours. The relic's pulse carries something else. Coordinates. Dr. Kale decodes them and realizes they point to the far edge of the Milky Way, a place no human ship has visited since the fall of the First Empire. A fleet is prepared for launch. Leading it is Captain Arya Voss, a young but fearless commander known for surviving battles that should have killed her. Her orders are simple. Go to Zone 17. Find the source. Bring it home. As their ships jump through hyperspace, the stars twist into streaks of blue and white. After hours of travel, the fleet drops out of warp, and silence greets them. No planets. No stations. Just drifting dust and broken moons. Then their scanners pick up movement. At first, it seems like debris, but as the dust clears, colossal shapes emerge from the darkness. Gigantic ships, silent, sleeping, covered in scars of ancient war. Each one carries the faded emblem of Earth. From a time long forgotten, Arya whispers through the comms, "They're ours." Dr. Kale's voice trembles from the lab ship. These ships shouldn't exist. They're older than history itself. And deep within the void, one of the giant ship's lights flicker, as if it just recognized them. The silence around the giant ships feels heavy, almost alive. Captain Arya's fleet circles the dark giants, scanning every surface. No power readings, no signals, just cold, dead metal. But then, the relic on Dr. Kale's ship begins to glow again. It hums softly, responding to something unseen. Every light on the fleet flickers as a deep voice echoes through the comms. Not human, but familiar. Identity confirmed. Humanity detected. Stormbringer protocol initializing. Arya's eyes widen. Did anyone hear that? The ancient ships begin to awaken. One by one, massive engines ignite, spreading golden light across the void. Dust scatters like fog as power surges through the metal beasts. Their names appear on the scanners. Titan 1, Aegis, Dawnfire, Stormbreaker Prime. Dr. Kale studies the relic, his voice shaking. These ships were built by humans, but thousands of years ago. They've been waiting for someone to return. Inside the command decks of the giant vessels, holograms appear, old human AIs, their faces calm and cold, awaiting orders from command. Enemy threat level and dormant. But before anyone can react, a strange signal cuts through space, harsh, alien, and ancient. The same signal that ended the First Empire. The relic glows violently, trying to block it, but it's too late. From the edge of the sector, scanners detect movement, unknown ships, dark and fast. The old enemy has heard the call. Arya whispers, "We didn't just wake the fleet, we woke the war." And far beyond the stars, something answers the relic signal. A roar of machines not built by humans. The blackness of space trembles. Thousands of red dots appear on the scanners. Fast, sharp, and deadly. The relic hums again, warning them before anyone speaks. Captain Arya stands on the bridge, her eyes locked on the display. "Contact in 2 minutes," says the officer. Dr. Kale whispers, "It's them, the same enemy that destroyed the First Empire." As the human fleet prepares, the massive Stormbringer ships turn toward the threat, on their own. Their ancient AI cores awaken completely. Across the comms, a deep voice echoes, "Enemy presence detected. Activating defensive formation Delta." No one gives the command, but the old warships know what to do. Giant cannons rotate. Shields hum with blue light, and for the first time in centuries, the Stormbringer Armada is alive again. The alien ships emerge from the dark. Sharp, insect-like craft with glowing red veins swarm forward, moving like a hive. They open fire, beams of red energy slicing through the void. Arya shouts, "All ships return fire!" The first wave hits and space turns into chaos. Explosions light the darkness. The old Stormbringers fire back, their weapons louder, brighter, stronger than anything built today. One shot from Titan, one tears through an entire alien formation. Dr. Kale watches the battle. From his ship, he feels awe and fear. "These ships remember the war," he says, quietly. They're fighting like they never stopped. But as the last alien vessel explodes, new signals appear. I'm bigger, darker, stronger. The relic's glow fades to red, almost like a heartbeat. Kale looks at Arya through the comms. This was only the first wave. And somewhere beyond the stars, something far older is coming. The battlefield is silent now. Floating wrecks of alien ships drift through the dark like broken ghosts. But Dr. Kale cannot rest. The relic keeps pulsing with weak, red light, as if trying to speak. He connects it to the ship's system. The screen flickers, showing fragments of ancient code. And then, an image appears. Old recordings, humans in armor standing on massive ships, saluting before battle. A voice plays through the static. "If you are hearing this, then humanity has returned." Kale's hands tremble. These are not strangers. They are our ancestors. Thousands of years ago, humanity ruled the stars. But then came a war against an alien empire known as the Voidborn. The Stormbringer Armada was built as Earth's last hope, a weapon powerful enough to destroy the invaders. But before it could be used, the Voidborn unleashed a weapon that wiped out almost all life. To protect the fleet, the last humans sealed it away, erased their own history, and sent one relic into space and a key, waiting for a future generation to find it. Captain Arya listens to Kale's words, silent, emotional. "All this time, we thought we were the first," she says softly, "but we were the last to return." Outside, the Stormbringer ships drift in formation, glowing like ancient guardians. The relic shines brighter again, and new data appears in coordinates. Kale looks up in shock. It's not over. The Voidborn still exist, and they're coming here. Arya grips the control panel, her voice firm. "Then it's time we finish what they started." And far away, the stars begin to darken once more. The relic glows brighter than ever before. Its energy fills every Stormbringer ship, linking them together like one living being. Dr. Kale stands at the control deck, his eyes wide with wonder. "It's merging with the fleet," he says softly. "It's giving them purpose." Across the command screens, a single line of text appears. Final directive. Defend humanity. Captain Arya takes a deep breath. All ships, prepare for battle. In the distance, the darkness moves. Hundreds of massive alien ships appear, shaped like shadows with red burning eyes. The Voidborn Armada has arrived. The ancient Stormbringer fleet slowly turns toward the enemy. Their engines roar to life, glowing blue like small suns. Arya feels a strange calm, as if the old souls of humanity are standing beside her. "Stormbringers," she says over the comms. "This is our moment. For Earth, for all who came before." The relic pulses once, and the fleet charges forward. Beams of light cut through the void. Explosions ripple across space. The soundless war becomes a storm of light and fire. One by one, the alien ships fall. The relic's power merges with human will, turning the tide of the battle. The last strike from Stormbreaker Prime releases a beam so bright it burns through the darkness itself. And then, silence. Dr. Kale looks out the viewport. Where the alien fleet once stood, only stars remain. The relic dims, its task complete. Arya smiles faintly. The storm has passed, she whispers. But humanity has just begun again. The Stormbringer Armada drifts quietly into the light, not as weapons, but as symbols of what humanity can become.